Oh, okay. Sheila Venson, uh, the director
Okay.
at YCCS for the past 27 years. Let me just follow up on Jack's point. He mentioned the problems with enrollment. So let me just say, we're in danger of closing in 2 years. Bottom line. Bottom line, we're in danger of closing schools in 2 years. That is because CPS has made a policy that prohibits high schools from referring students to the so-called option schools. They want all the referrals to go through the district office, and then they make placement. So we've gone from 4,000 kids down to 2,600 kids. Bottom line of the story, we can't continue on that number. We ain't no problem with, recruiting kids. We do have a problem when CPS creates these obstacles to the enrollment. CPS thinks that they can bring the programming that we do back into the schools, that the high schools can do their own alternative schools. I doubt if that's true, but by the time they figure that out, we may be gone. So I need to say that. And as a community of schools, we have said that we cannot continue under the current conditions with CPS. So like the enrollments, that's one thing. I mean, we get paid on, we're still student-based budgeting, whatever they want to call it, it's still student-based budgeting. So you get paid on the basis of the number of students that you have. The second issue that Jack alluded to was this. We've been doing this work for a very, very long time. We are the best practice. We've been on it for 50 years. This is all we do. And you heard from the kids, and you heard from the alumni, and we graduated 27,000 kids. We are the experts. CBS is now trying to tell us what to do. Change the programming. They're trying to evaluate us based on their practices. Their practices have already failed these kids.
Yep.
And we've already proven, and I don't know how much more proof we need. Under the 27 years, nobody thought we were going to make it this far. We've been a level one school. Every school is level one for 15 years since they had these evaluations. So I'm not sure we don't want to do CPS as best practices. We need to do what we do. So we're pushing back on that. Now I know that charter is a bad word. It's a dirty word these days, but we are not the ordinary charter. We were started, YCCS is just a vehicle. It's a vehicle for these schools, these now 17 schools that's under this umbrella, right? To have funding and to have the services that they have. Bottom line, period. We're different. These schools have worked together. This is Black and Latino schools, white schools, have worked together for the past 50 years. You won't see that anywhere. It's not just a funding arrangement. We actually collaborate. We actually work together. We actually learn. We actually teach each other. We actually improve. We actually innovate. We do that. And the thing is that we're not like the other charters because we're homegrown. These schools started in 1975 by some of the people in this room. They started from a community need. There was no CPS funding. There was no public funding at that time. These were people, these were pioneers that got out there and did the work and made it happen. We're a safety net in the community for people coming out of corrections, for students coming out of corrections, for students that are wards of the state, for students that are homeless. We're a safety net. We're just not only a school. We're a safety net in these communities. So, with that, I've been doing this now 45 years. I don't think I started thinking I was going to be here all this time and do this work, but here I am, and I'm going to retire soon. And it's time for us to pass the baton to younger folks coming up and to try to maintain the system. But here's the thing. We work too hard for too long to have CPS destroy what we've built.